Iran recently decided to fire 200 ballistic missiles at Israel. In the following weeks, the price of oil ran from below $70 to over $80 per barrel. So that may get you thinking, why do oil prices tend to spike whenever there's a crisis? First, it's important to understand that the world relies heavily on oil. It powers our cars, heats our homes, fuels airplanes, and even plays a role in making everyday products like plastics and cosmetics. In short, oil is essential, and disruptions in its supply can affect nearly every part of our daily lives. Oil prices are driven by the basic economic principles of supply and demand. When there's plenty of oil available, prices tend to be stable or even drop. But when there's a disruption, whether due to war, political instability or natural disasters, supply gets tighter, causing prices to rise. Many of the world's major oil producers are located in regions that are prone to geopolitical instability. Take the Middle East, for example. It's home to some of the largest oil reserves, but it's also a region where conflicts can erupt quickly, as we have seen recently. When there's a threat of war or political tension, oil production and shipping routes can be disrupted, leading to fears of a supply shortage. That fear alone can drive up prices, even if no oil has been lost yet. Another factor is economic sanctions and trade disputes. For instance, when sanctions are imposed on a country like Iran or Russia, it restricts their ability to export oil, reducing the global supply. Similarly, trade disputes between major economies can create uncertainty, affecting oil prices. Natural disasters can also play a huge role. Hurricanes in the Gulf of Mexico can damage oil rigs and refineries, leading to a temporary reduction in supply. The same goes for earthquakes, floods, or any event that disrupts the infrastructure needed to produce and transport oil. But it's not just about physical supply and demand. Financial markets also play a role. When there's a crisis, investors often speculate that prices will rise, and this drives up the cost of oil futures. Even the perception of a future shortage can lead to higher prices today. So, the reason why oil prices rise in a crisis is a combination of disruptions to supply, fears of future shortages, and the actions of global markets. For countries and consumers, it means higher costs for everything from transportation to goods. That's why oil remains such a critical and often volatile part of our economy. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching.